Okay, because I know this is a very, very sought after video and very, very highly requested video, and an album that means so much to so many people, I'm almost certain that somebody might take it wrong. This is one, a warning for the G note, and one, just a heads up that there's a disclaimer coming. So here you go, let's jump into the video.
I've kind of been hinting to it, but I think I'll just give you one more hint about it.
Had to bring the Batman rope back for this one. How y'all doing? Welcome back to the tune-up. And again, like I said before, these videos are coming, and yes, I'm still going on my break. Don't worry, I will be taking some time for myself. I'm just thinking about y'all, so I'm working when I shouldn't be, but you know, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Anyways, I know this is the one y'all been waiting on. Somebody told me he deliberately disliked my Chris Brown video just because it wasn't the My Chemical Romance reaction, and I was just like, all right then. It is what it is, buddy. Without further ado, it is finally here, and for your viewing pleasure, so am I. This is something that I know that I'm never really gonna be able to like fully give to you guys as authentic as I try to be. A lot of people keep getting at me for the whole lyric thing. I apologize, okay? Like, lyrics are very low on the totem pole for me when it comes to how I listen to music. Production, there's rhythm, syncopation. You know, there's a lot that goes into how I pick things up with my ear. Like, I'm really, really, really attentive to melodies and compositions and just how the song goes as opposed to what's said in it. Of course, I do pay attention to it because, like, if someone's saying some outlandish shit, I can't really get with it. I will try my best to pay attention to the concept and pay attention to the lyrics of this album. Apparently, all the albums are concept, so you guys are gonna have to help me out with that. You guys are gonna have to walk me through the concept of these albums because I guarantee I'm not gonna get it first listen. But I'd love to learn. Y'all been teaching me a whole lot about the Pretty Eye backstory, and wow, it's a lot to unpack there. But yeah, this intro is already too long. I know you guys have been waiting, so let's just jump into the music because I know that's what you're watching for. It's not for me, it's for the music. I understand. Don't worry, I'm not offended. I'm not hurt. All jokes, let's just jump right into it. This is The Black Parade from My Chemical Romance. Let's do it. And yes, I'm doing the deluxe version, so you don't have to worry about that. Number 1, the end. Ooh, that's dope.
Now come on to this tragic affair. Wipe off that makeup, what's in is despair. In the mirror and don't like what you see. You can find out firsthand what it's like to be me. So get around, please, and kiss this goodbye. I'd encourage your smiles. I expect you won't cry.
Okay. That's kind of jazzy, though. I really like this dude's delivery. It's a strong ass opener. Ooh. Obviously transitioning into number 2, Dead, but that was crazy. I'm starting off strong as hell. I like it. And it's funny because my friends told me this was the band out of everything else that I wasn't gonna like. So, interested to see how the rest of the album goes. Number 3, This Is How I Disappear. That build-up was nice. That's dope. Alright, definitely the favorite right now. By far, that's dope. The Sharpest Lives, number 4. That's the song title. Okay, Fall Out Boy crazy with all the ones that make the text on the iTunes thing like keep going like while you're watching them, and that's just too much. The Sharpest Lives, that leaves a lot to wonder. So let's see what it sounds like. Well, y'all know what it sounds like. Let me see what it sounds like. Okay, you know what I'm getting at.
If it looks like I'm laughing, I'm really just asking to leave. It's a low, you're in time for the show. You're the one that I need. I'm the one that you loathe. You can watch me corrode like a beast in repose. Cause I love all the boys and away with the boys in the back street. Give me a shot to remember. And you can take out the pain away from me. Cause it all surrender. The sharpest lies I pretend me. Yes, you need a light to burn out the ember. There's a place in the dark where
What was what was that?
there's a place in the
What was that?
shot to remember.
They've been consistent as hell. They 4 for 4. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, time has come. Now, I feel bad because a lot of people got mad at me for the video reaction where I G-noted y'all. So this is your formal warning for the G-note. Actually, I think we're just going to skip the song. Yeah, because you guys know. You already know Welcome to the Black Parade. You already know. Well, now, like, you guys know the song, so we'll just skip it. We'll just skip it. Psych! You thought!
When I was
Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Number 6, I Don't Love You.
so never think I'll make you try to stay.
The chords are really cool for this one.
Maybe when you get back.
The chords really complement his vocal delivery. That's wild. I like that.
While you
I'm loving all the solos that are in the songs. That's a nice touch. That's something I'm not really getting from the other albums. So I like that it's very, very in effect with this.
Would you have the guts to say I don't love you like I loved you?
Those roads in the back are dope. Okay, that was a nice track. Big come down from the Black Parade, but it's a nice song. I like it. Number 7, House of Wolves. Feel like we in Vegas. Ooh. Reminded me of that Are You Gonna Be My Girl Jet song. You remember that one? Just way more angrier, but I like that. That just felt like a whole riot in a song. I love it. Number 8, Cancer.
If you could get me a drink, help gather all my things, and bury me in all my favorite colors, my sisters and my brothers still. Now turn away, 'cause I'm awful just to see.
Really good song. I know a lot of you didn't watch my Lil Wayne reaction, but recently just lost a friend to a really extreme form of cancer, and it's crazy because like that really was just bringing me back to how I felt about it when I got the news. He passed on Christmas Eve, one of the brightest kids I've ever known, kindest souls. I said all this and more on my Lil Wayne reaction, but just to reiterate, Jacob, I miss you and I love you. Once again, I send well wishes to your friends and your family going through this incredibly tough time. I know the new year must be tough for them right now, so once again, love and well wishes to all of them. I miss you. Hope you're resting easy now. Number 9, Mama.
Mama, we all go to hell. Mama, we all go to hell. Now we're all gonna die. Stop asking me questions. I hate to see you cry. Mama, we're all gonna die. When we go, don't blame us, yeah. When you go, don't return to me, my love. Mama, we're all full of lies. Walked into my legs, into my tongue. You should raise the baby girl.
You sound like the Joker made this one.
If you could count on the infection, naked, amputated ones you should have been. I could have been a better son. And when we get real, and if you would call me your sweetheart.
This is absolutely terrifying, and I don't even mean that in a joking manner.
But the shit that I've done with this fuck ever again, you would cry to rise on
Okay. Don't know quite exactly how to process that one. That's something I would put in a Horror Nights maze. That's something I would hear in my nightmares. Like, that was absolutely terrifying. Much like Eminem's Kim, that's definitely going to give me nightmares. But, wow. Interesting. Don't know if I liked it. I did love the hook, but I don't know about the rest of it. Number 10, Sleep. That's pretty interesting. It was alright though. I don't know if I'll go back to it, but the arrangement was crazy. That solo was cool as well, so it was cool. Number 11, Teenagers. Oh, this is their song. Oh, okay. I know this song. Number 12, Disenchanted.
When I was there on the day they sold the cars for the queen, and when the lights all went out, we watched our lives on the screen. I hate the ending myself.
That's a nice lyric. I like that. It's a good one. I like it. Definitely a power ballad. Like, the music is so swaying that it's powerful. I like it. That was a good one. I like that one. It felt like that was super close to the heart too, so I'm rocking with that one. It felt like that one had a lot of sentimental value, so I like it. Number 13, Famous Last Words.
I can make you stay, but where's your heart? But where's your heart?
Oh. Loving the chord progression on this one. This is nice.
I see you lying next to me with words I thought I'd never speak. With words I thought I'd never speak. Awake and unafraid. I am not afraid to walk this world alone. If you stay, I'll be forgiven. Nothing you can say can stop me going home.
Alright. I also did a little bit of research, did a little bit of my homework. I saw that this was how the album ended on other versions of this release, and then that the next track, that's 14, was a hidden track for this song, so that it was all like one big ending. And on some versions, that's just how it ended. So I actually like that that's how the standard ends. And then I'll see if Blood is a nice way to keep that going with, you know, other versions of it being a hidden track. So I'm excited. But wrapping it up from there, I'm very, very impressed with the Black Parade. So let's wrap it all the way up now. Number 14, Blood. It's been silent so far. Don't know if it's coming. Oh, there it goes.
When they encourage your complete cooperation, send your roses when they think you need to smile.
I think Tyler Joseph definitely took a page out of this guy's book.
So give the blood, blood, blood. Grab a glass because there's going to be a flood.
So creepy.
They can fix me proper with a bit of luck. 'Cause I'm such an awful fuck. I gave you blood, blood. And I'm the kind of human wreckage that you love.
I feel like that was very influential, for no fun intended. That really sounds like a lot of the delivery that I heard on that project. So very interesting. That was terrifying for me to hear now, but I wonder what that was like for people that thought the album was over and saw that Famous Last Words was that long and that they put that hidden track in there. So that's interesting. Very, very interesting. Coming up on the last bit of tracks, number 15. These are all B-sides, by the way. My Way Home is Through You. I like that one. Reminds me a lot of when my homies would practice in their garage and they would just, you know, go hard and go off and really just, you know, give their performances their everything. But it was cool. I like that song. It was dope. Number 16, Kill All Your Friends. Why though? Why?
Well, you can hide about yourself, but honey, what are you gonna do?
Oh, that drum pattern though. Okay.
In a coffin, but because we all wanna party when the funeral ends. And we all get together when we bury our friends. You'll never take me alive. You'll never take me alive. To what it takes to survive. 'Cause I'm still here. You'll never get me alive. Take me. You'll never get me alive. 'Cause we all wanna party when the funeral ends. It's round here. You all get away. Down in the fair.
Definitely one of my favorites by far. That's a good song. And lastly, number 17, Heaven Help Us.
Angels come screaming down your voice. I hear you've been needing someone to save us. Make a sense.
Well, I see that they were going into the video because, this is iTunes and it's all streaming. As far as closers go, I think I like Famous Last Words more. But it's still a good song. But I definitely think Famous Last Words is stronger as a closer for the album. But overall, god damn. Final thoughts on The Black Parade from MCR, My Chemical Romance. In my honest opinion, I think this is the album that influenced that whole era. I feel like this is the album to beat, really. This is the most attitude, this is the most energy, this is the most composition, really, that I've heard out of, I guess the Trinity, if you will. Somebody in the comments told me that there was kind of like an emo Trinity, and I hate to say that. I hope that doesn't offend anybody. I really, really do. I feel like this album had the most expression and the most expressive nature out of everything else that I've heard so far. This, I feel like, was the whole grand enchilada, the entire package, like everything and more. You don't get something like the title track, Welcome to the Black Parade, from any of the other guys. Like, there were certain elements that were kind of musical and very big band-like on Pretty Odd, but I feel like it was done much better on this album. I think it fits the tone of it a lot more, too. The range of emotions that this album has, I mean, there's absolute rage, there's crippling sadness, there's a little bit of happiness, there's just so much being conveyed. And I think Gerard Way is the lead singer. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but the delivery was absolutely phenomenal. I love how he contorts his words when he sings, and the screaming isn't really my cup of tea, but he makes it work. And a lot of my friends that were into this, they also emulated that when they would do their music, and it was always a wonder to me how they were able to do the screamo thing. If I had to guess about the concept, I would guess that it's detailing a funeral, because I feel like a black parade isn't anything to celebrate. I don't think they're celebrating anything positive. I don't think they're celebrating anything cheerful. Black is usually associated with funerals and death and anything sad. And there seems to be a lot of songs about death and about, the meaninglessness of life, in a sense. Which is fine, When you have these emotions, you have to write them out. You have to convey them. Which is why I feel like this is the album that everybody that we had after this whole era, I feel like this is the album that inspired them to write. I really feel like, because this came out a year before No Fun Intended, I feel like this is what Tyler was listening to help him create that album, and really to help him spawn the first 21 Pilots album. I heard a lot of, I think Isle of the Flightless Birds. I really hope I got that right. I feel like Isle of the Flightless Birds was really inspired by maybe Mama and maybe a little bit of Disenchanted, but maybe that would be Before You Start Your Day. I feel like Disenchanted might have inspired him to make that song. So it's really cool to see the mark and the impact. I was there for it, but I wasn't paying attention to it. But listening to it now, I can definitely see why this would reach massive amounts of people, and why this album was probably that consoling factor that so many people needed. Everybody goes through shit, literally. And this further attests to, the outrage that Paul brother is receiving right now for what he did. People are upset. People have things that they go through, and sometimes it gets to be a lot, sometimes too much. And that's never anything to take lightly. That's never anything to joke about. So I like that, while it may be uncomfortable for others to hear or listen to, this is somebody's life. Somebody heard this and said, this is me. And it's cool. It's more than cool. It's phenomenal that they were able to create a project that could reach so many people and probably save a lot of people's lives. Music heals more than anything. I'll say that 1,000 times over. I think this album did a lot more than Fever and Under the Cork. And I know Under the Cork isn't the first album, nor is The Black Parade the first MCR album, but I think the impact of the lyrical content and really the emotion that was put into each and every song, even the ones I didn't like, they were all given 100%. Like, there's no way that you can't say that they didn't give this project everything they had and more. And I'm not saying that's not present in the other albums. I'm just saying it's much more prominent with this. It's interesting that I was told that I wasn't going to like this one from a couple of my friends. I don't know if I like the other albums. That's still, the jury's still out on that one. But as for The Black Parade, phenomenal album. Definitely something that I'm happy that I took the time out to listen to. So, as usual, thank you for this suggestion. That's going to do it for this suggestion. I'm very sorry for the wait, but I hope it was worth it. Thank you guys so much for everything. As I told you in previous videos, I still have some stuff on the way, and I will be stepping away for a little while. So I wish you all well in the new year. Peace, love, all that good stuff. Like, share, subscribe. You know the biz. You know what it is. The whole nine. I don't have to keep saying it. Much love for everything once again. I'm Jared O'Brien, and I'm out.
I can't let the pressure get the best of me. Women, weed, and weather, that's the recipe. Yeah, guess I'm something special that don't work for me.